सत श्री अकाल नमस्ते आज ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਗੈਸਟ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਰਲ ਕੱਪ ਟੀਮ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ 2026 ਦੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਆ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਵੰਬਰ 15 ਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋ ਗੈਸਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਅੱਜ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਫਰਸਟ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ Karen and Christina. Thank you for being on the show today. And what we're saying, it's a very special year this year. And one of the biggest things is like, let's talk about a little bit, Grey Cup a little bit. Share us about why is Grey Cup so important?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing about Grey Cup is bringing people together.
Yes.
It's the largest single-day sporting event in Canada. And so we have people from coast to coast, from Vancouver to Halifax, everything in between, Northwest Territories and below. Mm-hmm. So we say coast to coast to coast, coming to one place to celebrate the sport of football. But not just that, it's crazy how so many people have been involved with the Grey Cup for so many years. So some people have been coming to the Grey Cup for 15, 20, 30 years. It's generations being passed down. It's it's something that people look forward to year over year. And it's really a place that people come. It's a gathering place. It's a connection point. Mm-hmm. It's, friends that have been best friends one time a year, every year at the Grey Cup. And it's a really special time of year to just bring people together to celebrate everything that the Grey Cup has to offer.
As you're talking about that, the last Grey Cup was 2018 batch, Calgary batch. Basically, what I was just letting the crowd know was the last Grey Cup in Calgary was 2018. Why doesn't some Grey Cups get the Grey Cup back to back sometimes? Right? Just wanted to share your idea because I think it's more for teams to put a bid for it, right? Maybe explain that a little bit so people, because what I wanted to share with people, it comes maybe once 5-6 years. Maybe share a little bit about your input of the process behind that a little bit.
Yeah, you bet. So it is a bid cycle process. Yes. So each team has an opportunity to put in a bid every time it comes up for bid, but you cannot do back-to-back years. So already the award has been given for 2027, a year out, right? So it happens, or the decisions get made, 2 years out. So 2027 was close to being awarded by the time 2025 was being hosted. So you're exactly right. This isn't an opportunity that happens every year in our city. So it was 2019 was the last time it was hosted here in Calgary. And at that time, the commissioner at that time had said, this is the last time it'll ever be hosted in Calgary in McMahon Stadium until Calgary gets a new stadium. So new commissioner, change of tone, and our ability to host Canada's greatest party and a celebration of Canada where everyone is welcome and included is really the strength of what Calgary has in hosting, that we are one of the most hospitable, if not the most hospitable and welcoming cities in all of Canada. And we get to show that and showcase our diversity and that everybody is welcome and included when Calgary hosts. So that being said, we don't know the next time it could come to Calgary. So this is one of those opportunities that you don't want to miss.
They ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਸੀਗੇ ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ 2026 ਇਹ very last Grey Cup ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ McMahon Stadium ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਣੀ because ਫਿਰ ਹੋਰ ਸਿਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣੀ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਫੈਸਟੀਵਲ ਹੋਣੀ ਆ ਨਾਲੇ Grey Cup ਹੋਣੀ ਆ November 15 ਨੂੰ ਹੋਣੀ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ November 8 ਨੂੰ to November 14 ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਆ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੋਣਾ ਆ. So basically what I told the crowd was from November 8th to November 14th, where is the festivities going to happen? And I also told them that the Grey Cup is on November 15th. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but the thing is,
no, you're nailing it.
We just want to. So can you share some of the stuff? What will take place from November 8th to November 14th? And then after we'll talk about how families could get involved and how it's open to everybody.
So the festival is a very exciting opportunity for people to come and take part in different festivities. There's a lot of different events that are happening. We're very fortunate here in Calgary because we have a place called Stampede Park. That's where the Calgary Stampede takes place. So we have a huge hosting area that we can do in one location. So we have all of our concerts, our events, our team parties, all happening in one central location that people can walk to. So our kickoff really starts on November 11th.
Okay.
And we'll have some concerts mixed in there from Thursday night all the way through until Saturday night, with our kickoff being on Wednesday. We're going to have a rodeo on the Saturday. So people who have never experienced a rodeo, that's very, very Calgary and very Western lifestyle, that we felt like we couldn't throw a party without a rodeo. And then we have our free family fun. We have tons of festival space, from an outdoor space to an indoor space, where families can come down and take part in different festivities. We'll have an outdoor stage. There's a lot to do. And then the highlight where a lot of people come in from coast to coast to be a part of is our team party events. And those will be happening at the BMO Centre, where every team kind of hosts their own party. So you'll have Stamps House, you'll have Bombers House, you'll have Riders Nation, and everyone comes and takes part in those parties, and you can go from one to the next. It's a +18 event, but it's a very good time if people are interested in those type of festivities.
Thank you for sharing that. I know this is a big topic with a lot of people that I've been coming across. Is there going to be a showcase of diversity, culture at this Grey Cup? And if that's going to be, what does that look like? Because I know if there's we have dancers, everything in the community, stuff like that. And if they want to be part of that, what's the process of that?
Yeah, so we have 2 community stages within the free zones of the festival. So certainly in terms of accessibility and getting to the festival grounds from any quadrant of the city, the entry point is the Victoria Park station. So to be able to utilize city transit from anywhere in the city to get down to the park and partake in those free events. We like to think that it's quite accessible for folks to come from any quadrant of the city. But in terms of the representation of diverse artists, our outdoor stage and indoor stage are being programmed entirely with local artists. And that's where we really want to showcase, the diversity and the richness of the culture, the various cultures and arts in our community. So if you visit us at greycupfestival.ca, we have an intake, our inquiries email there, where folks can get in touch with us, and then we'll work with our production company on programming those stages. But right now is the time where we're really looking for acts and really want to hear from the community.
I appreciate that, because that's one of the things is being Calgary and being Calgary proud is to realize, okay, this is something we need to be a part of. And we're coming, but we also get to see culture too. And we also get to enjoy the Grey Cup festivities at the same time. So they ਅਸੀਂ Grey Cup 2026 ਕਰਨੀ ਆ BMO Center ਦੇ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਕਲਚਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਸ਼ੋਕੇਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਆ ਸਟੇਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੂ ਦੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ little bit later. So basically is usually when someone's coming to a sport and when somebody's basically, why is Grey Cup so big? Because I know we have the Calgary Stampeders. Our goal is to, since we're Calgary, we want to see them play.
Absolutely, we
right?
do.
That's what our goal is. How can someone, I know there's the Grey Cup, then there's also the season is starting June 6th too for the Stampeders. And the most important thing is there's also Heritage Night happening too. So basically that's a build-up. So people who could come watch the game and also be part of the Grey Cup festivities too is one of the long things that we're trying to work on. What's one thing why people should come?
I think Christina spoke to it
Yes.
earlier that, there's fans that for decades and generations, this is their reunion, right? That they come year after year, and there's
Yes.
relationships that they have built there that become their family. And that's what's so interesting to hear from those traditionalist fans, is that they are so welcoming. They want to see the rest of Canada. They want to showcase and share their love and their tradition with everyone else. So it is an incredibly welcoming and inclusive event, and it's this terrific showcase that it doesn't matter who's playing in the game. Of course, we want it to be the Stampeders, but at the end of the day, people come across the country and there's a rainbow of jerseys.
Yes.
And it's this unity based on common good, that we're not fighting against an enemy. We're not cheering against another team. It is, we are coming together on neutral ground and celebrating connection as a country. And it's just such a unifying event that brings the community together. And yeah, I think we're building an event that is purpose-built, that is meant to be inclusive, meant to be accessible, that we want to showcase the diversity and richness of Calgary and showcase that to the rest of Canada too. And we want people to feel welcome and included, and we want them to become Stampeders fans and get to feel this sense of belonging that they will get at the festival, and that connection year after year too, right? We want you to feel welcome and included at McMahon Stadium and at Stampeders games, and know that while the Grey Cup Festival is the biggest and greatest event that we'll host as the Calgary Stampeders, you can still have that sense of community and belonging and identity in your community by coming to games throughout the year.
And for the dates, if you just want to, I know, if you go more tell about the dates and the times, families could come down and what time the park closes at. So that way, when people are catching the sky, the sea train, I was going to say sky train.
Vancouver.
If you could give them more, just a little bit, share a little bit more detail so people could prepare and plan to come out.
Yeah, so Wednesday is our kickoff party, and to be completely honest, we haven't released our schedule yet.
Okay.
So our timing is still a little bit up in the air.
Okay.
But we can say, like, our festival kickoff is going to be Wednesday night, which is November 11th.
Okay.
And then it'll be full day festivities, so it'll be all day Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
We'll have some school programs mixed in there for the Thursday, Friday. And then it's also the Calgary School is on spring break at that time.
Okay.
So we're really encouraging families to come down and take advantage of not being in school and participating in the festival, especially because there are a lot of free family events that will be taking place. But yeah, there's lots going on, and then just keep visiting greycupfestival.ca. We'll be releasing our schedule here a little bit later in the summer, early fall, with times and details and that sort of thing.
I was also noticing too that almost 50% of the Grey Cup is sold.
Yes.
And the season hasn't even started yet. That's just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Right? It looks like we got build a bigger stadium.
That's right. Yeah, let's start the petition now.
Yes. Is there a message like you want to give to the audience today of sense of belonging, being part, and making this your festival, together our festival? Just if you want to say something, yeah.
Yeah, and I might throw it back to Christina here to share more details, but it's exactly that every decision we make in planning the Grey Cup Festival, we have three guiding principles. And first and foremost is every decision is informed on how are we creating connection. So you touched on it beautifully, Coach Harp, that we want people to feel like this is their opportunity to develop what is your Canadian identity, and come to the festival and showcase and celebrate that diversity and feel that true sense of belonging, because we want people to feel leaving connected and a part of something.
Yes.
But one way we want to do that too is that we know that for lots of local businesses too, that when it comes to professional sport, sometimes the ability to become involved as a partner or sponsor can be cost prohibitive. So one program that Christina's team has developed is called the Paint the Town Red program, that's geared at getting businesses of any size involved. So I'll pass it back to you to maybe share a few more details.
Yeah, so our Paint the Town Red program is really open to all businesses, and it is exactly as it sounds. We want people to come into Calgary and know that the Grey Cup Festival is taking place.
Okay.
And we want people to feel a part of it. Like, this is such an exciting moment for our city to participate in an event like this. And so we want all the businesses to feel connected to the Grey Cup Festival. And so through the Paint the Town Red program, again, can be found on our website at greycupfestival.ca. You're able to sign up and be a part of it, and it does start off as a free package. So if you are a local business and you want to promote and celebrate the Grey Cup Festival with us, you can get a free poster to be able to put up into your windows, and there's also a table card that you can put on your point of sale or within your retail or business location. And then you can buy different packages that are a little bit, they go up in price depending on how extreme you want to paint your town red or paint your business red. But at the end of the day, it's really just to bring connection. Yes. We just want every business to feel like they're a part of it. And we also want all of the visitors that are coming from outside of Calgary to come to Calgary and be like, wow, everyone here is a part of the Grey Cup Festival, and everyone is welcoming me. You walk in and you have something you could talk about right away, like, oh, I saw your poster in the window, like Grey Cup Festival. Like right away you have that connection point, and that's what we're trying to build.
So from my understanding, so I understand, paint your town red. Does that mean that people could also activate a table there, or if you want it more, so I kind of have an understanding, so the businesses are listening, what is that entail?
So it's if you own a storefront, no matter where you are in the city, you are able to either purchase or get a free Paint the Town Red package. And that may include a poster and a tent card. It could be a pull-up banner. It could be floor decals, window decals, you name it. And you can do whatever you want with that stuff within your space that you own. And then there's also partnership opportunities and that sort of thing within the Grey Cup Festival, which is separate than Paint the Town Red. But all that information can also be found on greycupfestival.ca. And as Karen mentioned, like we're looking for opportunities to work within the communities and make people feel a part of this and be connected. And that was our thought around the Paint the Town Red program, but also through our community stage and just different ways to bring people together and bring the community together.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁਣ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਦੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਇਆ Paint the Town Red, ਇਹ ਹੈਗੀ opportunity ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕਲ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ participate ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੈਕੇਜ ਵੀ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਦੇਖਣ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ 'ਤੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ 'ਤੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਆ I feel that that's a good way to include business, because the most important is a lot of people miss out on these opportunities and they say, well, I never got asked, right? This is one of the main reasons why we brought you guys here, is to say, no, our door is open, welcome everyone. And that's the most important thing, is the message we want to get out. And then as we will, as the season keeps continuing, we will bring you guys back again in September, October, and see where we're at and see where else the community could come in and support you guys. And also, we want a good environment for the Grey Cup. We want the families to enjoy themselves. The biggest thing is, this is one of the main reasons that up and down, like el sakade family na baar sakade enjoy kar sakade. So at the end of the day, is there anything you guys want to say to the audience before we leave? Just a message to them, like I know you want to invite them, but something that encourage them, say this is a good opportunity for.
One thing I would say is you will never meet fans like CFL fans. There's just something special about them, and as Karen mentioned, you often think of sporting events as like this team against this team. And the CFL, if you're thinking about going to a Stampeders game for the first time and you don't really know what the rules are and you're sitting there a little bit overwhelmed about what's happening on the field, anyone around you is dying to give you information and educate you and want you to feel a part of it and be a part of the game. And same with the festival, with the rainbow of jerseys. You could be wearing a Stamps jersey, I could be wearing a Bombers jersey, Karen could be wearing a Saskatchewan jersey, and we're all best friends.
Should have said VC.
Yeah. But it's just this connection. It's such a welcoming space for people, and I think that's really what we're trying to accomplish with this Grey Cup Festival. Is we want the doors to be open to anybody and everybody. We want everyone to feel welcome. Don't feel put off to come to the Grey Cup Festival because you feel overwhelmed or uncomfortable or unknown about the rules of the game. It's not just about football, it's about community, it's about bringing people together. And we really want to see that come to life, and we want people to be a part of it.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, and I would echo the same, and then also to the business community too. That we have opportunity for sponsors to get involved as well, and businesses to get involved as sponsors and be a part of that connection and help us bring that to life as well. So yeah, the doors are open. We're ready to collaborate.
We're here to collaborate with you guys too. Thank you for coming out, taking the time from your busy schedule, and we're looking forward to building a stronger partnership as we move forward.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.